Hello and welcome to this brief demo. My name is Alvaro. I'm the data lead at Massive Rocket. Massive Rocket is a data and customer engagement agency, being one of the top Braze agencies in the world. We work with clients to maximize customer lifetime value. The data team at Massive Rocket, our mission is to analyze and build the data pipelines that will make companies maximize their customer engagement efforts in Braze. Today, we'll show a brief demo of how to create an RFM model in our data warehouse, specifically BigQuery, and how to sync that model into Braze using Census. As we see on screen now, we have a query that's been executed in BigQuery for a set of customers. We'll be calculating their RFM segment as shown here. We're going to execute this query to see the results. As we see here, we have this table. Ultimately, we have this RFM segment, which is the main attribute that we want to sync. So if we go into Census, we create a new model. This model will essentially be the query that we've just created. We're going to give it a name, RFM segmentation. We're going to save that model. Great. Once we've done that, we're going to sync this data into Braze. For the purpose of that, we'll be adding a new sync from an existing source. That being the RFM segmentation model that we've just defined, and that is subsequently defined by that query that we've seen. So we'll be syncing into Braze, into the users object. There's a bunch to select from here, depending on what you want to sync: events, subscription status. Again, we'll be syncing user attributes, update or create. Will be the sync behavior. So if a user doesn't exist, it will be created. We'll be using the user ID as the identifier into Braze, as the identifier into the external user ID. You can also use user aliases if you need to. For the purpose of this demo, we're going to sync, even though we only want that RFM segment, we're going to sync all of the columns that are coming in. We're going to be syncing them as user attributes. As you see here, you can choose the ones that you want to sync. One that's done, we're going to click next. A summary of the sync. We're going to run that sync now. So once you click on create, the synchronization starts to happen. We're going to pause the video here and resume when the sync has finished. Great, we're back. The sync has finished. That took like a minute. You can schedule these syncs regularly. So if we go into Braze now, and before we do that, let's pick up on like any user ID. 662, 171 are the user IDs. If we log into Braze now and we look for one of those users, and again, 171,662. So if we look for that user here in audience, 171, see how that user has been created, and all the user attributes have been synced into Braze. So now we can use this data for segmentation, triggers, personalization, everything that we want. Thank you.